Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
So welcome back to Gizmo Times. This is the second part of the OnePlus 6T tips and tricks. If you have directly landed here for the first time, you can go watch the first part to understand the home screen settings, the different gesture settings, as well as the display settings. And in this part, we are firstly going to talk about the security features of the OnePlus 6T. On the OnePlus 6T, you have an in-display fingerprint sensor that is present towards the bottom part of the phone. Tapping on that would actually unlock the phone for you. And the second security is the front-facing camera's face unlock feature. So right now, if I press on this, the face unlock is activated, so you can see how quickly it would unlock the phone for you. To set them up, you need to go to the settings, and here you see the security settings. Under the security and lock screen, you see the fingerprint, face unlock, and location. Here you have the different options, that fingerprint and face unlock. Right now I'll just show you the quick features of both of them, and anyway I'm linking to the video where we had talked extensively about both the features, that's face unlock and fingerprint sensor. So you can actually change the animation effects here for the fingerprint. You can change how it looks like when you're pressing on the screen and pressing the display finger on the screen and seeing that animation there, and pick up your phone to show that. Also the tap the screen to show. So if you tap on the screen, it would show this one, and then you can unlock the phone. So this is under the fingerprint settings. Under the face unlock, what you see are these options: auto unlock once the screen is on, face unlock assistive lighting. So auto unlock is something like this. If you now have the screen turned off, turn it on, it would now come up to this screen, and now you can lift it up because the face is recognized and it's ready for you to unlock the screen and use it. But I would not prefer this auto unlock. I would prefer rather having the auto unlock without going to the lock screen at all. Now if I press on this, it would actually go to the interface directly. I don't need to swipe up the screen. So this is about the face unlock and the fingerprint. That's the in-display fingerprint sensor of the OnePlus 6T. These two are brilliant features. They both work pretty perfectly, and these two are the only security features on the OnePlus 6T. Next one is about some special features that the OxygenOS comes with. First one is for the gamers. A very good feature, that is the gaming mode that is given here. Under the utilities, under settings, you see there's something called as the gaming mode. And here you can actually answer calls via speaker. This is a gaming mode. When you activate this gets activated under different games. You can set them up. You can add the games for gaming mode if you have any other games pre-installed, or if you are installing any games, you can choose them from here. Once you choose the games like the PUBG Mobile that we have chosen here already, you can have these options there. Network boost would actually limit the network usage by the other applications when the game is running. So for games like the PUBG Mobile, which are live games, when you need the internet at its fullest, you can actually turn this on. Disable automatic brightness. This is something again very important when you are playing games like PUBG Mobile. Inside the rooms, inside the houses where there is not a lot of brightness, you don't want your own auto brightness to work on and dampen all the experience there. If you can pop up the brightness and then disable the automatic brightness, that would be the good thing for you. So if you set this up and then open the app, these all things are automatically set up. You don't have to do that manually again. Notification for third-party calls. This is for those unknown contacts. Do you want the notifications or not is what you can show up here. How to show the notifications is also something that is present here. This way the notifications would come up by text only, or a heads up in this way, or you can block. I would rather prefer blocking the notifications when I'm playing games. Next one is answer calls via speaker. So this is again something if you are playing the games and if you don't want the entire screen to show that contact or the phone app, you can answer calls via speaker even without leaving the game. So this is the gaming mode, a very good mode that is well optimized by OnePlus developers, and it works very well on the OnePlus 6T. I've been playing PUBG Mobile on this phone for quite some time now, and I've liked the experience thanks to the gaming mode on this one. Next one is the parallel apps. This is for using multiple applications or the multiple accounts of the same application. Like if I have two SIM cards on the phone, if I want to use two WhatsApp accounts, I can actually do this by just tapping on that parallel app. It will create a copy of the same application here. So the parallel WhatsApp has been created. Now if I go to the app drawer, you see that there is a second WhatsApp here. Now I can set that up for the second number. So that is one good thing. It's also called as clone application. You can see that duplicate application. So this app here is called as parallel apps on the OnePlus devices. Next one is a quick launch, and for this you need to long press the fingerprint identification area to quick launch pay or activate apps when the phone is locked. So if I turn this on and the shortcut settings, I can actually set these up, and now if I go here, I'll long press on this one, so I can open these applications like the Paytm or voice search or the new note. So I need to keep holding it and drag towards the left or right. I'll do that once again. The recognition is pretty fast, so you don't need to lift the finger. Now I'll press on this and hold it there. Now I can open one of these applications, whichever I want to open. So Paytm can be opened from here, and whatever the apps for the payments are, that can be automatically set from there, and you can open that by going to that quick launch. You need to set this up first, and you need to activate it. And for exiting quick launch, you can swipe down to exit the quick launch panel. So this is something good if you want to do payments. You can use those payment apps and easily open them by using quick launch, and you don't need to first unlock the phone, go to that payment application and then open it. It's just easy by going to the lock screen and long press on the fingerprint sensor area. So this is all about the security, or also the best features that are given. That is the extra features given on the OnePlus 6T. And now there are a few other very quick tips and tricks. The first one is obviously about the screenshot, how to take a screenshot. It's basically very easy, but then again you can if you're using an Android phone for the first time, you might want to know how to do it. Here's the volume rocker button, that's the volume down, and here's the power button. You need to press both of them together and that would take a screenshot for you. So it's pretty easy to do that. With the same hand as well, you can do the same. So that would take a screenshot. The other one is that gesture feature which we had showed you. Let me again show you the same. If you go into the gesture features and if you go to the quick gestures, you see there's a 3-finger screenshot. Now if you swipe anywhere on the screen, it will take a screenshot. Anywhere on the screen, if you swipe up or down, it doesn't matter. You just need to swipe up or down and that will take a screenshot for you. So these are the two ways to take a screenshot on the OnePlus 6T smartphone. Next one is about the inversion of colors. Sometimes this is helpful for developers. This is helpful for even the users to see if there are any pixels that are dead and you want the black to be converted to white and the opposite. You need to drag down the notification panel, the quick settings, and this was not initially present here. You need to go to this edit area and you would see that invert color option in this hold and drag to add titles. I had done that already, so you see that feature here, and this would invert all the colors for you. When turned on, the features such as screen calibration will not be available. So all the colors are inverted to exactly the opposite of whatever the colors are. So this is the invert screen option and how to do that. Next one is the quick settings where you can actually activate the gaming mode, the reading mode. Also the OTG can be activated from there. So unlike the other phones, or unlike the previous OnePlus phones, we hadn't seen the OTG enable option earlier. Here there's basically a feature or the quick setting to enable OTG. So whenever you're attaching an OTG drive or connecting it, you have to activate this one, only then that drive is going to be detected. So this is the quick way to actually activate the OTG on the OnePlus 6T. And the final two things are about the saving on this phone, the saving of your battery life and saving the data. For the battery, obviously you need to go to the settings and then to the battery settings where you see the battery saver option, and you can turn that automatically whenever there's about a certain amount of battery left and you want to activate it automatically. After that you can do that. And to extend your battery life, battery saver turns off some device features and restrict apps. So that will restrict all the background applications. That would also reduce the background data usage, and you can turn that on automatically or turn that on manually whenever you want. So that is a battery saver on this device, and you can also do the battery optimization from the same settings. And for the data saver, again you need to drag down the quick settings. Here you see the option of data saver. So if you turn this on, what happens is it would not use any data in the background. It would restrict the apps from using the data from the background, and that helps whenever you're using the mobile data while roaming, when you're in an international roaming and you want very basic access of data. That can be done by going to that data saver option. So this was all about the tips and tricks on the OnePlus 6T smartphone. There are loads and loads of other features on this phone. There are loads and loads of other features, other tips that you can take advantage of from this phone. And if you know about some of them, you can actually comment them down below so that we can actually help the users more. If you're using the OnePlus 6T, you now know how to actually take advantage of the interface, how to actually customize it and make the usage more better. So this is all about the tips and tricks on the OnePlus 6T smartphone. I hope you like this video. If you do, share and subscribe to Gizmo for more. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.